I'm aware that you may not understand all the words I say, so I've put some captions for that.
So, it's November 2021, and it's been 9 months since the first trailer of Splatoon 3 got revealed. Since then, we got another trailer back in September, got to see 3 stages with one of them coming from the original Splatoon, saw the new special weapons, like the Zipcaster, we got a song coming from the game, and a Splatoon 2 plus Octa expansion bundle came out at Japan, Hong Kong and Taiwan. Yeah, no kidding. You may know that both Splatoon and Splatoon 2 got its free demo before the game released, and it's called the Global Testfire. Its main goal is to show to people its gameplay before the official release by doing online matches for an hour for 2 or 3 times or even more, and allowing access to a practicing room. For the original game, there was 4 Testfires. 3 of them happened the 9th of May of 2015, and one last time the 23rd of May 2015, and this last one was notoriously known for many technical difficulties that forced Nintendo to extend the Testfire to 1 additional hour. As for the sequel, there was 6 Testfire from the 24th to the 26th of March 2017. That probably means that there is going to be a new global Testfire for Splatoon 3, which may people asking, what are going to be the weapons, what stages? And for me, is it going to be an auto-balancing feature or better servers? Well, that's what we're gonna see in this video. Everything began back in 2019 when Hisashi Nogami said, "So we worked on Splatoon 2, after that we worked on the Octa expansion, as well as the updates, and now we're just waiting for the day we release version 5. And after this version released, no new content was added to the game, presumably because they began focusing on Splatoon 3's development. Let's go a little bit in the future. The day is February 17th, and a Nintendo Direct is being broadcasted, and after 47 minutes and 5 seconds of it, this appeared on the screen. Stop! So, first of all, every Splatoon fans were obsessed. I wasn't one back then. And second, the game begins on a desert and shows us one of the main changes in the game. It's very advanced customizing system that allows an inkling girl to have hairstyles from boys. It also presents us with a little buddy, or a small fry, that's our friend. And we also get our first view of Splatsville, a chaotic city, something that can be linked to the outcome of the final fest, as Chaos, aka the glass-breaking Pearl, won, which had a real effect on the style of Splatoon 3. Guess that was true. Later on the trailer, we can get a view of the new weapon of the game, the ink bow. Well, it's not like this that it's called, it's just because I call it like that. And it's, a bow that shoots ink. And other returning weapons from both Splatoon 1 and 2. And we can also notice something during the Turf War part of the trailer. The one who have the ink bow suddenly went to the purple team. Can it be the auto-balancing feature that could really be useful in case of disconnections? Anyway, we also saw a few of these special weapons, like the Trizuka, based on the Inkzuka from the first Splatoon game, the Killer Whale 5.1, and it's named like this as a reference to the doubly digital 5.1 as its speakers, although we barely see it in the first trailer. And we also see the crab tank. And this is how the trailer finishes. Many people thought more info would come out after the E3's Direct back in June, me too, so I watched the whole Direct and... well, guess that was way too early. but we got more of Splatoon 3 on September 24th, with more stages and specials being revealed, like the Zipcaster and the Big Bubbler. But the real thing of this trailer was the reveal of the story mode called Return of the Mammalians. A story mode happening in Alterna where you play Agent 3. Nah, not the one from the original, the new Agent 3. Yes, the ones from the original is now the captain of the team. When I think we went from one stupid inkling from us not smart enough to get hypnotized. Voilà! C'est bon, je me suis spoilé moi-même en regardant la page du wiki, c'est génial ça! And that's simple, you get 3 weapons in your loadout, the hero shot, the ink bow, or the slushing machine. During the adventure you can also find a mysterious substance called the fuzzy O's, and transform you into a big wall of fur, deterring you from continuing. But someone at Nintendo thought, hey, if we transform the little buddy into a Kirby? Yeah, boy! That's simple. You throw your little buddy into the fuzzy O's and he nom-noms it. Gone. No more fuzzy O's. Oh yeah, and we also got furry Octalions. And that was the latest trailer we had. Now, before going to Global Testfire prediction, I want to ask you a little question. When do you think Splatoon 3 is going to be released? I did a little poll you can access via the link in the description. So, first of all, let's talk about weapons. There is like 90% of chances that the ink bow will be in it, and for the other weapons, I clearly think this is going to be the classic weapons. The Splatter Shot, Splat Roller and Splat Charger, as they all appeared in the Global Testfire of Splatoon 1 and 2. What about the secondary weapons then? As no secondary weapons were shown in the 2 trailers, I thought of the weapons that could be in it. Oh, and I also watched some other videos to make my opinion too. To begin, the Splat Bomb, as it's a pure classic, as well as the Burst Bomb, and the Curling Bomb. They all appeared in the 2 trailers. But I have one question here. What will be the final sub-weapon? So I just looked at all the available subs in the 2 Global Testfires, and none of them have something else than bombs. So I removed everything that wasn't bombs, so I chose the Section Bomb for this Testfire. For the special weapons, I have a feeling we'll only have brand new specials that we saw during the trailer. And I took 4 of them. So I chose the Trizuka, the Crab Tank, the Zipcaster, as well as the Big Bubbler. And for the combination then, I got a few ideas. For the ink bow, we'll have the Burst Bomb as well as the Zipcaster. For the Splatter Shot, we'll have the Suction Bomb as well as the Trizuka. For the Splat Roller, the Curling Bomb, and the Doubly Digital 5.1. And for the Charger, the Splat Bomb, and the Crab Tank. Now that we talked about all the weapons, let's talk about the stages. As you may know, only 2 maps are available in the Global Testfires, so I have the feeling that this Global Testfire will only include the 2 new maps that were shown during the trailers. The Scorch Gorge, as well as the Hilltail Alley. And before ending this video, I wanted to ask one favor to Nintendo. Can you buy real servers for online gameplay? Anyway, I hope you like this one. If this was the case, leave a like, subscribe and click that bell. I don't know what YouTube made this bell thing. Anyway, I'm getting out of here. Got to play some Salmon Run.